There's nothing else I would rather do. This is just my industry. It's in my blood. My granddad had a oilfield service company called American Vacuum Truck Company. My dad had, multiple different service companies from the 70s all the way up. I've went out on injection leaks and spills as a kid. I'd be out there with him in his car and out on the lease, actually cleaning up some sort of leak or spill or rig or whatever it was. I'm a mechanic by actually trade. I did all the bookkeeping and all that stuff. I was our safety man, H2S instructor, and all these other things. And I also drove a truck. Still have CDL. So I did a little bit of everything throughout the years working with my dad. And there's just so many areas, and opportunities for improvement that you could see everywhere. That's really what created the opportunity for Globe. When I started Globe, we saw that a lot of the service companies had lost focus on what's important, which that was their customers and their people. I saw guys that would work in the oil field their whole life, and I always admired those guys, whether they driving a truck or whether they were on a drilling rig or whether they were the company man. And they would age and they would come to the point of retirement or where they really couldn't work anymore and they didn't really have anything. We never had health insurance. I looked up to those guys as a kid, so I always wanted to create a company where we could have health insurance and have a company where you could work 20, 30 years and retire and not just have to live off Social Security. I wanted to build a company where a guy could operate a vacuum truck for Globe and his kids be in school and somebody says, "What does your dad do?" And they're like, "He runs a vacuum truck for Globe," and be able to be proud of it. And I realized it was about the company, not necessarily the service. Our rate of growth, it's phenomenal over the last 10 years. It's almost just like this. And doubling and tripling, and every year you'd say, "Oh, we've doubled last year. There's no way you can do that again," and we do it. And then there's no way we can do that again, we'll do it. I guarantee you we'll do it again. And as you get bigger, you're no different than this being on camera. It's hard to be everywhere, and it's a lot harder to communicate in person and to be there and to see people and to truly have people understand how we feel and who we are as a company, and to keep that message there. I think that's the thing I'm probably most proud of, is we're still who we are. There's things we do different, but the different things are the task-oriented things and not the philosophies. Our core values are still exactly the same, exactly where they always have been. And we haven't lost focus on our customer or our people. I want everybody within Globe to be able to really truly see the heart of the company and that we really care, and that we're going to do what we can for them, and we stand behind them and know that we're proud of them. I talked about all the efficiencies that I thought in my mind. I'm like, there's so many things we can do better than we're doing right now. It's 10 years later and we've done a lot of those things, but there's still just as many, if not more, things I see that we can do better. So that's how a company grows. We've gotten bigger, but our getting bigger is a byproduct of us just getting better. It's been a great 10 years and the future's bright. It's really bright for Globe.